So this SmackDown starts with the recap of last week. Randy Orton beating AJ Styles, and then they showed the backstage fallout when AJ Styles walks backstage and hunts down Shane McMahon and says, "You call that opportunity?" And then they get face to face, and it's funny how the Road Dogg got in between them. Yeah, the Road Dogg is still around. Yeah, he's doing backstage shit and stuff like that. But look, again, you know damn well it's going to end up AJ Styles versus Shane O'Mac, and that's basically what this show was set up for. And it's like, okay, the problem that I have with this is AJ Styles didn't even get a win at WrestleMania last year. So you're telling me that the only way he can get a win at WrestleMania is against someone like Shane O'Mac. Now, Shane O'Mac is not a pushover. I mean, he did go Hell in a Cell against The Undertaker. Something that The Miz wouldn't be able to do and be taken seriously, but I digress. It's just the fact that AJ Styles, in my opinion, deserves a more high profile of a match at the biggest stage of them all. But AJ Styles comes into the office where Daniel Bryan is talking to someone on the phone, and basically AJ Styles demands for Shane O'Mac. And Bryan's like, Shane O'Mac isn't here yet. He'll be here later on tonight. And AJ Styles is like, okay, I'm going to go to the ring. So he basically goes to the ring, and basically he was like, look, I'm sick of being messed with by Shane and Daniel Bryan. Yeah. Even though Shane O'Mac was the one that wanted AJ Styles to go against Bray Wyatt in the main event, but he's picking on Shane O'Mac anyway because, of course, Shane O'Mac is the high-level boss or whatever. But I do understand where AJ is coming from. He didn't get his one-on-one rematch after he lost the championship to John Cena. Instead, they put him in a triple threat match. Then they put him in the chamber match. Then they had him do a battle royal. Then more one-on-one action against Luke Harper. Then more one-on-one action against Randy Orton. And that's when he won almost each and every one of those things. You know, one-on-one wise. Okay, he lost that chamber, but he was like one of the first starters, and he was the last one to beat before Bray Wyatt became champion. In the Battle Royal, it was him and Luke Harper that got eliminated at the same time. Then he beats Luke Harper, and then he loses to Randy Orton, and it's like, damn, that's kind of messed up to have all that shit taken away from him. So, he's not at Mania, but he will talk to Shane O'Mac about his career, if he still has one. But the action starts this week in the ring with Becky Lynch versus Natty. Who takes Natty seriously? Who? No, okay, I won't do that. But any one of you take Natalya seriously? I sure don't. And neither does WWE, because she basically lost to the Disarmor. And this crowd was, look, for most of the matches, the crowd was absolutely dead. And once I go through the matches and what was listed as matches, you'll see why. You know, so Natty taps out to the Disarmor by Becky Lynch. And well, what do you know? Carmella comes out, and why does everyone do the same type of fucking super kick in the women's division on SmackDown in order to take somebody out? That's what it seems like. Carmella kicks Becky, and Becky goes down, and then kicks Natty for good measure. So, yeah, she's putting herself into that fucking championship clusterfuck of a match at WrestleMania for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Duh. Okay? AJ Styles is still in the back waiting for Shane O'Mac to appear. Carmella says that she's going to be the next champion. Typical speech of, you know, yes, I'm going to be the next one to win a title. Again, a bunch of duh at this point. Next is Jizz and Jizzette. Yes, Miz and Maryse. Alright. It's funny how they go through the talking smack thing, and about when the Miz was basically interrupting Daniel Bryan, because it's funny how he tries to comment on Cena as far as first arriving here, going against Kurt Angle and getting, you know, a fist bump and a handshake by The Undertaker, gets, you know, basically promoted by The Undertaker, and says that The Miz, you know, got none of that, and the Miz was almost fired and said that he was not going to be anything. He was nothing. That he wasn't good. But here's my gripe with that fucking exchange, with that fucking argument that the Miz is making. You see, John Cena got in the fucking ring and showed something in the fucking ring. So, having that been said, I think in the ring is where you do your damage. I think in the ring is where you actually make your name. I think in the ring is actually where you become a fucking threat. And this is why everything that he's trying to say about John Cena makes no sense, because the Miz can't promote himself ring-wise. Out of all the shit that he talks, out of all the praises that he gets, oh, he's a good heel, look, he can talk on the mic, he can't put himself over when it comes to the fucking ring. And if you don't understand that is the main gripe I have with this guy, then you don't understand full heeldom. It's okay to cheat. It's okay to BS. It's okay to be, but number one, to be a good heel, you have to be sadistic at times. And number two, you have to be convincing that you could do shit by yourself. No matter what type of heel you are, you have to do shit alone. You can't be a fucking pussy like The Miz. But anyway, he talks all this crap about John Cena. And then, well, what do you know? Maryse starts talking all this crap about Nikki Bella. About they were best friends at one time. And all the shit about total divas. And all. It's like, okay, look, we don't even fucking care. And Maryse, you were on that fucking show, so what you said makes no fucking sense. You chose to retire. Oh, and by the way, he talks about how Nikki got all of her shit because she's with John Cena. Well, wait a second here. I think it worked in reverse for Miz and Maryse. Maryse got this fucking Divas Championship. Oh, and next thing you know, Miz got this elevation. You can play that game, right? If you're going to really, really say on who's at the top and why, well, Miz and Maryse were doing the same shit. I mean, anyway, it was just, and then next thing you know, Cena comes out with Nikki Bella, and Nikki basically fucking grabs the microphone and said, no, it's my turn to talk. And, oh, God, Nikki she spits crap. But the meat of her crap was, okay, she wanted to fucking finish it off as far as challenging Maryse to a match. And who grabs the mic? The Miz. And basically turns her down. You see, this is the thing. Maryse couldn't even answer for herself as far as saying she had nothing to prove. The Miz had to decline for her because The Miz is so used to declining one-on-one action. He's so used to not accepting matches. He's so used to being a coward. He's so used to running away. He's so used to not going one-on-one. And you see, that's my gripe with him. It's like, look, most heels do that. However, when it's time to get up in that fucking ring, you have to establish that they are a fucking threat. And somehow, in some way, and get it done in the ring. The Miz can't do that at a high level that qualifies him for the fucking main event for one of these. So you get Daniel Bryan that comes out, and he basically is like, look, you promised us special Miz TV, and what do you give us? You give us you run your mouth, and then you run away, just like every Miz TV. So and Daniel Bryan's like, look, and that wants me to punch you in the face. You running me down on Talking Smack makes me want to punch you in the face. You cutting me off at Talking Smack makes me want to punch you in the face. You reminding him that he's not cleared to wrestle makes him want to punch in the face. That the fact that the Miz does his moves and doesn't even do them fucking properly makes him want to punch him in the face. So, what does he do? He does the predictable thing about this and makes a match at Wrestlemania between John Cena and Nikki Bella and Jizz and Jizzette, aka Miz and Maryse. Oh, God. So, after that, display of cowardism by The Miz. And damn, that shit's rubbing off on his wife as well. It's like, I mean, come on. And the thing about it is, Maryse mentioned that she was the longest fucking women's Divas champion, and then Nikki got it just because she was with John Cena. No, they wanted to totally erase the record of AJ Lee. That's why they fucking did that. So let's cut the garbage. Let's cut the garbage about that. And by the way, Maryse, you were gone. You didn't feel like wrestling anymore. You felt like you didn't, or you just let The Miz rub off on you and like, no, I don't want to wrestle. I don't want to wrestle. I don't want to wrestle. Well, he doesn't have to wrestle. Why should I? But anyway, you had Alexa versus Mickie James. This crowd was dead at that point. It was. It wasn't even a great women's match, but it was to set something up, which, you know, it kind of did because Mickie ended up winning the match. So that puts Mickie, you know, as a legitimate top threat, not that she wasn't already, against Alexa Bliss and her title at WrestleMania with the clusterfuck that's going to be going on the Smackdown roster. They better call someone up from NXT or they better call someone up from Raw. What? Is Eva Marie going to come back and all of a sudden win this fucking SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania? All available SmackDown women on the roster? Is that going to happen? Please don't let that fucking happen. Please. Please don't let that fucking happen. So, you get the backstage event of Shane O'Mac being attacked by AJ Styles. Shane basically gets beat down, gets his head ran through a fucking car window, and, you know, Fit Finlay shows up and actually tries to, you know, keep Styles away. Fit Finlay, damn it. His name is Finlay, and he loves to fight. I miss Finlay. I totally miss him in the ring. With the shillelagh, all that, I miss Fit Finlay in the ring. Talk about a fucking threat. Sucks that he was never world fucking champion, but along with him and William Regal, but I digress on that. Shane O'Mac basically is gonna, you know, get escorted around. He doesn't even want to go to the hospital, and Daniel Bryan, fires AJ Styles. But you know damn well that wasn't going to stick. You know damn well that wasn't going to go. That wasn't going to go anywhere. It just wasn't. So you have Mojo Rawley versus Dolph Ziggler. And this shit ends up in a fucking countout. Mojo Rawley and Dolph Ziggler barely do any offense in the fucking match. It was basically a display of Mojo Rawley throwing Dolph over the top rope or whatever, and Dolph was just basically toying with Mojo Rawley, and he actually walks away from the fucking match, granting Mojo Rawley a countout. I'm not staying hype. I'm just not. Mojo Rawley is not a fucking... He's not anywhere near... Not to get to mid-card level, not to get the Intercontinental Championship, not to get any mid-card championship. No, I just don't believe in Mojo Rawley. And who believes in Dolph Ziggler now? Damn, this road to WrestleMania is just sucking on both fucking rosters. This could be the worst WrestleMania. It could be. But in my opinion, the worst one is The Miz retaining the WWE Championship. Because that made no sense. After Cena beating HBK and Cena beating Triple H, next thing you know, he loses to The Miz at WrestleMania when he beat two members of DX at WrestleMania. Anyway, Randy Orton comes out and he basically addresses the whole Wyatt situation. He said that you can learn a lot from a Viper. Yeah, he waited for months to get Wyatt. He had the plan to get close to him, to gain his trust. And the timing was right. When you can't beat him, join him. But when the time is right, screw him. And that's exactly what he did. And, alright, he says that the job is not done. The job will be done at WrestleMania when he takes the title. Bray Wyatt appears on the fucking, big screen or whatever, and Bray is more spooky than ever. He basically was saying that, hey, Sister Abigail lives through him now, and took her ashes and baptized himself with it. Alrighty. Yeah. I wonder if this match at WrestleMania could be physical. I wonder if it could be look, I want this match to actually fucking mean something because it's for the WWE Championship. I don't want this to just go 5 minutes. I don't want this to go just 10 minutes. No, I want these two to fucking go at it. I want this to be a classic. Please let this fucking be a good match. It's for a World Championship. Please. And it's kind of personal. So please accomplish that somehow, some way. They both have the capabilities to. American Alpha against the Usos. Again, the crowd was dead because we don't care. I'm sorry. We don't fucking care about the Usos because the Usos are the Usos. They're basically Roman Reigns that can fly. That's basically it. They're just... And then you have American Alpha. American Alpha is a top team, yes. They are the Smackdown Tag Team Champions. Oh yeah, how we forgot about that. We forgot about the whole tag team division. And the Usos actually fucking win the match, but no one actually cares. But while the match was going, they were showing Shane O'Mac being walked around by Jamie Noble and Fit Finlay, and that was more interesting than the fucking tag team match that was going on. So after that tag team match, Shane O'Mac comes out at the end of the show, and he's like, AJ Styles doesn't have an opponent for WrestleMania? Well, he does now. And the show just cuts off. So basically, there's your WrestleMania match right there. Shane O'Mac versus goddamn AJ Styles. And I'm not feeling this one bit. I'm just not. It's just like, no. AJ Styles deserves more. Shane O'Mac, yeah. Okay. He can do things in the ring, but to the level of AJ Styles? Yes, okay. He went through Hell in a Cell with The Undertaker. Which, again... Miz, you can't do that. But anyway, I just wish that AJ Styles was in a more high-profile match. That's just me. I mean, maybe Shane O'Mac and AJ could mean something. And what? Is this going to be AJ's only win at WrestleMania? I don't know. If he even wins. Oh, God. But anyway, what did you think about the show? Was this SmackDown worth anything? Or for Raw and SmackDown, does this road to WrestleMania seem like something, or are you just like, are you gonna sit out? Are you gonna opt out? Are you gonna watch it or not? Because many people are on the fence, and I am too. Tell me, look, am I full of shit? Do I have it all wrong? Do you agree? I want to know. I'm always up to a debate when it comes to wrestling. Please leave your comments below. Hit that like button. Hit subscribe. Oh, God. But this WrestleMania is shaping up to be one of the worst ever. Because of the card alone. Drop kicks, body slams, throwing motherfuckers over the top rope. Both feet hitting the floor. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. Hey, even after all this, WWE, still a wrestling fan. This is the theme, and I'll see you later. Credits.